So welcome everyone. I'm Anthony, if this is your first time to the channel, and today's class is called Balance Focused Chair Yoga. This is a seated to standing class, so we'll begin seated for 3 or 4 postures, warming up and opening the ankles, knees, hip joints, and then we'll come to standing. We'll move through the balance postures with the assistance of the chair if you like, or if you feel more balanced or more of a challenge, you could not use the hands, okay? Then we'll come back down for the closing relaxation at the end. So let's begin. Feet flat on the floor, hands resting on your knees, and let's get started. So just begin by letting your eyes softly close. If you've been practicing with me for a while, you know we use that full 3-part breath for the practice, right? If you're unfamiliar with the breath, it's just using the belly, ribs, and chest. A nice deep breath, prioritizing down below your front ribs and your side ribs, right? The parts we normally don't expand much when we breathe. Try to breathe more deeply. Focus on softening and allowing your body to move, like you're stretching your body from the inside with your breath. Inhaling, begin down below front ribs. Continue up to your ribs, expanding out to the sides and up towards your armpits. Exhale completely. Inhale, begin down in the abdomen, up to the ribs, filling the chest. Exhale completely. And take a few breaths like that, focusing belly, ribs, and chest, making it blend as smoothly as you can, one into the next. Try to be aware if you're tensing any areas in any effort to get anything right? Relax, soften your face, soften your shoulders. There's no right or wrong. Just feel where your body is and try to relax any resistance to your breath, that's all. Letting go of anything before the practice, anything for after as best you can. Taking this time for yourself. Focusing on feeling your body as deeply as you can, connecting with your body. And as best you can, try to focus on using this breath throughout the practice. If you're new to the practice, focus more on the physical movements first, right? So you see what feels right in your body. But then try to also focus on the breath. Long, deep breaths down below front ribs, not forcing or controlling, but just trying to breathe more deeply than usual, and using that expansion of your inhale to stretch from the inside as well as from the outside with the posture, okay? So bring your hands interlaced underneath your left thigh first. Lift your leg off the ground. Extend your left leg, pointing your toe, and begin drawing a circle with your big toe. Either direction is fine, we'll go both ways. Focus on trying to keep your lower leg as still as you can and moving from your ankle down. And then reverse direction, circling the other way. Bring your left leg down. Bring your hands under right thigh, interlacing, lift your leg, and extend the right leg, pointing the toes. Again, begin drawing a circle with your big toe. Either direction is fine. Trying to keep your lower leg still and moving just from your ankle down. Might be easier to control with one leg than the other. Then reverse direction, circling the other way. Then bring your right leg down. Bring your hands back under your left thigh. Lift your leg off the ground and begin circling your knee in the same way, like you're drawing a circle with your knee. Try to feel like you're just using the strength of the hands to support the leg. And then reverse direction, circling the other way. Bring your left leg down. Bring the hands back under your right thigh, interlacing. Lift your thigh off the ground. Begin circling, either direction is fine, like you're drawing a big circle with your knee. Reverse direction, circling the other way. And then bring your right leg down. Bring hands to your knees, lift your chest, lengthen your spine. Exhale, lift your left leg, interlace fingers around your left knee and draw into your chest. Inhale, bring the foot to the ground. Exhale, bring hands interlaced around right knee, drawing in towards your chest. And continue alternating sides with your own breath at your own pace. Pressing firmly down through your sitting bones, trying to feel like you're stretching more from your hip or the crease below your buttocks rather than from your low back. If you've been practicing with me for some time and you feel comfortable with the postures, familiar with some of the postures, the breathing, try to start focusing on the sides of your body. So being aware of the difference between the sides of the body, which muscles are tighter, which sides of the body are tighter, and then try to even that out, working on balancing the body out throughout the practice. Inhale, bring your leg down. Exhale, hands to knees. Inhale, sweep your hands up, palms together, lift your chest, lengthen your sides. Exhale, fold forward. Elbows can come to knees or hands down to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, bring elbows to knees, lengthen your spine, flattening your back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your hands up, palms together, lengthen around your sides. Exhale to your heart. And then adding on. So inhale, sweep your hands up, palms together. Exhale, fold forward, elbows to your knees or hands to ground. Relax back of neck. Inhale, elbows to knees, lengthen spine, flatten back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the hands up, palms shoulder width apart, lengthen your sides, lift your ribs. Exhale, bring your right hand to your left knee, outside of knee, left hand by the chair, and gently rotate left, between your hips and ribs, rather in the low back so much. Inhale, come forward, lengthen your sides. Exhale, left hand to outside of right knee, right hand on the chair or the side, your hip, gently rotate right. Inhale, turn forward, palms together, lengthen. And continue. Exhale, fold forward, elbows to knees or hands to ground. Inhale, halfway lift, elbows to knees, lengthen spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the hands up, palms shoulder width apart. Exhale, right hand to outside of left knee, left hand by the hip, rotate left, lift your chest. Inhale, turn forward, lengthen sides. Exhale, left hand to outside of right knee, right hand by hip, rotate right, lift your chest. Inhale, forward, palms together, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward, continue, elbows to knees or hands to ground. Inhale, elbows to knees, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, last time, shoulder width apart, lengthen. Exhale, right hand to outside of left knee, rotate left. Inhale, forward, lengthen your sides. Exhale, left hand to outside of right knee, rotate right, draw down the back, lift your chest. Inhale, forward, palms together, lengthen your sides. And exhale, hands to your heart. Okay, so let's come to standing now. So I'm going to turn my chair. You can just come to the back of your chair, however your chair is. I'm just going to turn it so you can see. Bring your feet about hip distance apart. Have your hands resting on the back of the chair. Inhale, lift your chest. And exhale, sit back, deepening from your hip creases. Press back from below your buttocks, crease below your buttocks. Inhale, come upright, pressing into pads of your big toes. Your heels firmly engage your thighs. Exhale, sit back, deepening from hip creases. Lifting your chest still, drawing in space below your navel. Inhale up. And just come down as far as is comfortable for you. Inhaling, exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. One more time. Exhaling down. And we'll hold this time. So option to keep your hands on the chair or bring your hands to your heart, breathing here. Try to make sure you're also bending from your ankles, your knees, your hips. So try not to put all of the bend or all of the weight in one place. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Now we'll come to a balance exercise. So bring your hands resting on the chair. Step back from your chair as much as you can where you still have the hands on the chair. Shift your weight over to your right foot and then lift your left foot off the ground. Bring your left foot out in front of your right foot. Hands can stay on the chair, or if you feel balanced, you want to play with the balance, you can lift either one hand or both hands. Inhale, bring your left leg out to the side. Exhale, bring your foot behind the right foot. Inhale out to the side. Exhale in front of your right foot. Inhale out. Exhale behind. And continue just like that. Again, option to lift one hand, both hands, with your own breath. So try to focus on keeping your hip over your ankle. Inhale out to side. Exhale, bring your foot down to ground. I'm going to spin my chair just so you can see the other side, but feel free to keep your chair where it is. Again, bring your hands to the back of the chair. Step away from your chair where you can still keep the hands on. Shift your weight over to your left foot this time. Lift your right foot onto toes. Then bring your right foot in front of your left. As you're doing this, if you want to touch the ground with the toe when you come to spots, stopping points, that's fine too. Inhale, bring right foot out to side. Exhale behind your left foot. Inhale out. Exhale in front. Just like that with your breath. Right? The muscles on the outside of our thigh here, right, the outside of our hip, we don't use them a lot, so you might get some cramping, might be a little hard to engage those muscles, but over time it'll get easier. Breathing as you move. One more time. Inhale, bring your right leg out, and exhale, foot to ground. And still standing behind your chair. Again, bring your hands to the chair. Shift your weight again over to your right foot. Option to keep your hands on the chair here. Inhale, step your left foot back on the toes, lift your chest. Feel like you're lengthening the whole front of your thigh, your hip, your chest. Exhale, begin to hinge forward. from your hip. Feel like you're moving from the crease below your buttocks, lifting your left leg as much as you're coming forward with your upper body. Try to draw your toes back towards your shin, and exhale, come down. Inhale, come up. Exhale down. With your own breath, continue. Again, if you feel balanced, you can lift one hand, lift both. And then one time we're going to hold here. Inhale, come up. You can keep hands on the chair, lift your chest. Draw your toes in towards your shin. Softening the outside of your right hip a bit, letting your left hip drop towards the ground. Inhale, slowly come up. Then shift your weight over to your left foot. Hands on the chair. Step your right foot back onto the toes. Inhale. Begin to come forward, lifting your right leg as much as you're moving your upper body forward. Exhale, come up. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, upright. Inhale, last time. Exhale, upright. This time we're going to hold. So inhale, come forward, hands on the chair. Focus on softening the outside of your left hip crease, trying to gently drop your right hip towards the ground, drawing toes back towards your shin. Exhale, come up. Then turn around so that your back is facing the top of the chair, the back of the chair. Bring your hands, fingers touching the chair, keeping all the weight in your feet, right? So we're going to back bend. Try to use your feet to support the body, not leaning on the chair, right? Because if you have a chair with close legs, it might lift off the ground. So just using your hands there for guidance, rotating your shoulders out, your thumbs out away from your body. Inhale, lift your chest, breathing here. Breathe deeply into your chest, again using your breath to increase the stretch, to deepen the stretch as you breathe. Inhale, slowly come up. And turn back around to face the chair. Again, shift your weight over to your right foot. Then rotate your left foot away from your body, toes pointing out to side. Option 1, you can bring your heel to your right ankle and stay here. Or you can bring the bottom of your foot to the inside of your calf, letting your knee relax out to the side, softening the inside of your hip, and gently engaging your left glute or butt muscle. Lift your chest, lengthen your sides, breathe deeply. Try to have your eyes locked on one point, steady gaze. Inhale, bring your left foot down. Shift your weight over to your left foot. Rotate your right toes away from your body. Bring the heel to your opposite ankle. Again, you can stay here, option 1. Or lock your eyes on one point and begin lifting your foot. Place it on your calf muscle. Again, focus on keeping your hip over your ankle. Lift your chest, draw down your back, relax your neck. Feel like you're lengthening sides of your body still between your hip and rib. Breathe deeply. Inhale, bring your right foot down. And last, balance posture now. So we're still going to be standing behind the chair. I'm again just going to rotate, bring my chair in front so you can see what I'm doing. So again, start with hands on the back of the chair, feet about hip distance apart. And then rotate your right foot out to the side, pointing straight out to the right, so that the inside of your foot is in line with the back of the chair. Shift your weight over to your right foot, bringing left foot on the toes. And inhale, just like we did coming forward, try to use as your upper body comes up, also your leg lifts. Keep your hands on the chair. Inhale and come up. Try to keep your toes pointing as much forward as you can, pulling your toes back towards your shin, pressing out through your heel. Focus on moving from below your buttocks. Inhale, slowly come up. Remember, it doesn't matter how far you go. Go as far until you just begin to feel the stretch, and then holding there at the top. Inhaling, come up. Exhaling down. One more time like that. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Now this time we're going to hold. Inhale, come up. And breathing here, keeping both hands on the chair. Feel free to adjust and step back a little further if you need so the chair is in a comfortable place. Exhaling, bring your foot down. Good. Rotate your right foot to point forward. Rotate your left foot out to the side. Again, as your upper body comes forward, right leg lifts. So inhaling, lift right leg, torso comes forward or to the side. Exhale, come up. Inhale, lift your right leg as the torso comes to the side. Opening your hips a bit, drawing your toes back towards your shin. Exhale, come up. One more time. Inhale up. Remember, chair in a comfortable place where you can have the hands. Exhale up. And this time we'll hold. Inhale, come up. Breathing here, hands on chair. Trying to move again and stretch from crease below your buttocks, rolling your hips open a bit. And exhale, come up. Then we're going to come back around to the chair, seated. Feet flat on the floor, hip distance apart. Inhale, sweep your hands up, shoulder width apart as before. Exhale, bring your right hand to the outside of left knee, left hand by your chair or hip, and gently rotate left. This time we're going to hold. So relax your neck and shoulders as much as you can. Drawing down your back. Feel like you're pinching the bottom edges of your shoulder blades together. Breathe deeply. Some of these points of the posture, engaging certain muscles, when you try to do it at first, it may cause some tension in other areas because it's hard to isolate the muscles at first, right? Try to minimize that as much as you can and focus on just engaging the areas we're talking about, right? Just what you need for the posture, just to be in the posture, right? You don't need the shoulders drawn up towards ears for this, so relax your neck as much as you can. So things like that. Notice if your face is tense. Relax your forehead, your eyes. If you find space with your exhale, then going a little further, but not using any force. Inhale, turn forward, sweep your hands up, shoulder width apart. Exhale, left hand to outside of right knee, right hand by hip, and gently rotate right. Draw down your back, relax your neck, breathe deeply. As you're here with your exhale, if you feel space open up, then going a bit further, but not trying to push or pull into the posture. Focus on using your inhale to expand and stretch the muscles, and then as you exhale, when they relax, going with that. Inhale, turn forward. Sweep your hands up, palms together. Exhale, fold forward. Elbows can come to knees or hands down to ground. Relaxing the back of your neck. Allowing the weight to be supported by your feet, your seat. Just letting the arms hang. And we're all done now. So breathing deeply, like you're stretching the back of your body with your breath. Intentionally breathe into back of body. And use that natural sensation of softening, relaxing that comes with your exhale. Inhale, slowly come up. Palms together overhead. And exhale, hands to your heart. Then we'll slide to the back of the chair for Shavasana, final relaxation. Your feet can come out if you like, letting your legs rest on the thighs rest on the chair. Palms can be face up or face down on the thighs or resting in your lap, palms in each other. And let your eyes softly close. And just begin by feeling the air moving through your nose, letting go of that full breath, just letting your body breathe on its own. And soften all around your neck, your shoulders, allowing the weight of the upper body to sink down into the seat. Completely soften your thighs, your legs, your feet. And relax your face, your forehead, your cheeks, your eyes. Nothing to look at now, nothing to see, nothing to remember. Just focus on that natural sensation of expansion and contraction as you breathe. Wherever you naturally feel it most easily. And if the mind wanders, just patiently, gently bring your attention back to that movement of the breath. Just being present for a few moments with whatever comes up in your body, whatever sensations you feel, whatever thoughts move through your mind, your breath, whatever emotions you feel, it's all okay. Just let it move, let it be, let it happen naturally. And if you feel relaxed and would like to stay here longer, feel free. Otherwise, beginning to slowly deepen your breath as you feel ready. Making small movements with hands, feet, your neck if you like. Slowly waking your body up. And when you feel ready, opening your eyes. So thank you all for practicing with me today. I hope you've enjoyed today's class. If you'd like to see more balanced posture focused classes, let me know. Or if there's anything you're working on in your practice, in your body, let me know and I'll see if I can make a video on it, okay? So until next time, take care.